Now we're going to do a Facebook page critique for Jorn Olsen, running for Minnesota House in District 23. Uh, Jorn, I hope I'm saying your name right. I had to look it up actually to find the pronunciation before I started this because I probably would have called you Bjorn. But Jorn Olsen is running for Minnesota House, and he and his wife Hannah have been following the campaign school for quite a while. Jorn, I've never directly spoken with you, but I have emailed on numerous occasions with Hannah, and you guys are doing it right. I got to say that you're definitely a team in this effort. I think that is awesome, and so keep it up. One of the things, actually, the first thing that I ask any candidate that wants to run for office is, does your spouse support you? And if the answer is no, then I say, then don't run, because the trials, everything that happens during a campaign, the emotional ups and downs, and everything that just goes on, and the craziness that a campaign brings on, you don't want to come home at the end of the day and not have a supportive spouse. But Jorn and Hannah, you guys are doing it right, and so I am more than happy to critique your Facebook page here. So first thing when I get over here, I see Jorn Olsen for Minnesota House, and up in the name of your page is also the user ID, Jorn Olsen for Minnesota House. That looks good. I like the picture. And yes, you are a political candidate. You are not a politician. You are a political candidate running for office. And then when we come up here, you have your logo, which is good. I'm going to make one suggestion on this. I like your logo. It stands out extremely well. But for your cover photo, I've seen pictures of your family as I went through the page and some other stuff. I think a really good family photo of the Olsens fits there much better. I think it really communicates so much. If I was running your campaign directly, that's what I would do. So go down to the about. So this is, it's about you. I'm a teacher, farmer, soldier, mayor. Are you currently a mayor? That's interesting. So I would play that up more. A father, a husband, and I'm running for that seat. So what I would do with the about here, Jorn, is I would make it third person. At this point, you can be first person in the stuff that you post there, but I would go third person with this, and I would make it more about what you wish to accomplish in the House of Representatives, what your priorities are. I would use that. 501 people like it. That's good. Your website is on there, and jornolsenforminnesota.com. That's good. Phone number so they can get a hold of you. Okay, I do have an issue with the email here, and two issues. One, don't use Gmail. Don't use free service. You have a website, so why don't you have an email that's Jorn at jornolsenforminnesota.com? That should be there. The other thing is your branding is inconsistent. So your email here is Christian Jorn Olsen, and you're not running as Christian Jorn Olsen. You're running as Jorn Olsen. So I would drop the first name, but I would definitely go to a branded email that matches with that. And they're just cheap and easy to set up, so there's no reason you don't have that. So you've got your about, you've got your videos, you've got events. Okay, this is good. So I notice here April 12th, today is April 19th. So you haven't posted in a while, and that's not good. Right now, April 19th, 2020, we're still in the midst of this pandemic. I don't know if it's hitting Minnesota as hard as it's hitting California. California, we're under full-on lockdown here, and there's a lot of people going stir-crazy, including yours truly, which is probably why I decided to do these videos, because I'm home a lot, so I've got more time to work on this stuff. But when you look at this, so you haven't posted in about a week. That's not good. You need to be posting on a consistent basis every other day, every third day. You have an election coming up. You might be posting every other day or every day, to be honest. So you're using video. I like it. I like the video there. I already watched that video when I came on the page. That is a good little video. And you've got likes, comments, and shares. That's excellent. You're getting engagement. I commented a little bit earlier that I liked your use of video. But I'm going to come back to the next thing. So April 12th and April 5th. There's a week between posts here. You are not gaining engagement or followers for your page this way. You need to have more. And there's a good picture of your family. Now, this family introduction video here should be a native video. So YouTube is owned by Google, and Google and Facebook are fierce competitors. So Facebook doesn't want people clicking on links taking them to a Google property. So the best way to do this is this video should have been a native upload. So like you did on the previous one. Now, so Facebook gives video the most eyeballs. It's pushing it. Facebook wants you to be on video. So live video gets the most engagement. Native video, video that you upload directly to the platform, gets the second most, and then post with images. Image posts get the third most engagement, and text is the lowest. So you've got text and you're pushing it out to another source. So this should be a native video. And like I said, this picture here, I know you guys have to have a really good family photo. So that definitely should be up there on your cover photo. But one, this text is pretty heavy. This, you don't even have to say all this. Because like, hey, here's a quick video where you can meet, my wife and our kids. And I think that's perfect, and upload there. But yeah, you don't want to be doing that, sending them out to YouTube. So if you have that video, by the way, upload it and share that introduction again, because I know you have to have it somewhere. And then when that gets a lot of engagement, you can push that a little bit more. You can reshare it and those keep going. Now you have 9 shares here, and that's good. I think you would be doing better. But my bigger concern here, April 12th and April 5th, your campaign is not posting on a consistent basis. Once again, April 1st. So here, yeah, you're 5 days to a week between posts. That's not gonna, you're not using Facebook to its full capacity here. So this is good information, and it's got a good, I like that you're giving blood, and it's one of the things that we talked about during the live trainings is that there is a need for blood, and that how you can do it, and that if you're gonna ask people to do it, that you should go do it. So I think this is good. This is just too text heavy. Anytime you have a see more button, I mean, even, look, that was just a little bit. So you could cut this down, and I would also recommend, because remember, people are skimming through Facebook, make these posts only a sentence or two. If you can, maybe 3. Keep them really, really concise. And if you can't, if they have to go on there, whatever the main point is that you are saying needs to be in the first line or two. But you've got to write skimmable content, and you've got to have spaces in there. Think of like the newspapers. I said this to someone else on another review, was that in newspapers and print journalism, and it's even gone over to online journalism, when you read them, is a sentence is a paragraph. So you really have to keep it short, sweet, and concise. But I like this image. I would like to have seen maybe an image of you giving blood. I think that would have been great. All right, this is good. Good pictures. I like that. But all right, once again, oh wow, March 7th to oof. All right. Oh, okay. All right, you already know where I'm going to go, and so your posting consistency needs to increase. You don't really need to post more than 3 times a week, to be honest, unless you have an election coming up. Then it's every other day, and sometimes it's every day. And if you are posting, during that month leading up to the election, you could probably do twice a day. I'd space your post out, morning and night, definitely 4 to 5 hours in between. Overall, I think you have a great start here. My only recommendations, love the picture, love that. So is change this to a photo of the family. The 3 things that usually go here are the logo. You have the logo, and the logo is great. I've seen the pictures of your family, and I think that would be a much more, engaging visual. And, you can also use a landmark within your district if you wanted to, but that family photo would be great. Change the email that ties into your website, and definitely get consistency on your post going, and go heavy on video if you can. And if you can't, push to images. It's okay. And I think you have a really good Facebook page here, and you have a lot of opportunity ahead of you. So thank you for allowing me to critique your Facebook page, and I wish you the best of luck in your race. Okay, the Facebook page critique we're going to look at now is for Martin Moore for state representative up in the state of Washington. And this was sent to me by someone on his campaign. So Martin Moore for state representative says what he's running for. Uh-oh, red alert, shields up. Martin Moore has listed himself as a politician. Bad. Martin, never, ever, ever list yourself as a politician. Never claim to be a politician. Prostitutes and drug dealers have more respect in the eyes of the American voter than politicians. So this should say that you are a political candidate. So change that. If you change nothing else, please change that instantaneously. That is just Woo, red alert, Captain, shields up. That is trouble. So you've got a headshot there. You say who you are. All right. So I know you're going to change that, so I'm going to let you off the hook now. So then your more for state representative is your username. Perfect, easy for search. Then your cover photo, you are using your logo and slogan, people over politics. Yeah, I think that's all right. The three things that you should use for a cover photo is either a family photo or a logo, and maybe, actually, I think if you did just the left side of that logo, it'd probably be better. And then at the same time, you could also use a photo of a landmark, something that's really recognizable in your district. That'd be good. So you're up in Federal Way. So you're a Federal Way council member. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It goes back into the politician. You could be a public figure. You should be a public figure if you're in elected office, but you're also a candidate now. So this could be more specific towards this race for state rep. So your about is Federal Way. Councilmember Martin Moore has announced his candidacy is running for. All right, that's a more of a PR thing, a press release announcement. Say who you are and what you're about. Tell the voters what your top 3 priorities are. Try to do something that connects with the voters there, because that's about you, and that really doesn't tell you much. I mean, putting people first. I mean, I'm familiar with that. That was a Bill Clinton slogan from 1992. It works. However, you can be much more specific about what's important to you. So you got 329. All right, you can probably get more followers there. Votemore.org. I like the name of your website. Very good. And your email is martin@votemore.org. And I could belabor it, but I'll just circle it with the cursor. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You have a pin post from January 8th, and it's a video. All right, I like videos, and it's an announcement video. Now, you've got too much going on here in the text. You never want to be able to click the view more. You could shorten this to, I like the spacing, but one sentence, one sentence, one sentence. I think you're going to be better off there. I have a major concern about this being a pinned post since January 8th, because nothing has happened in the United States of America, or specifically in the state of Washington, since January 8th. Maybe. So that shows that you're more interested in making sure they know you're running than what your response is to the coronavirus crisis, or whether you have a plan for the recovery of your community and your state economically and both health-wise. So that concerns me. So we get to other posts. All right, so you have a post from April 12th. Today is April 19th, so you have not been posting, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. I do like the Easter message. I think that's really cool. And then you posted the day before, so you're scheduled there. I like the pet day. I know that shows you're a real person. I like that. Then a couple days later, I like that. That's helpful. Your posting isn't consistent. Okay, here, I like this. The fact that you put that up there about the face covering is very helpful. Right now, you want to be over-communicating. You want to over-communicate during a crisis, and that's not happening here. You should probably be posting every other day, every day, and sharing as much helpful and useful information as you can. My biggest concern right now, though, as far as your posts go, other than lack of consistency, is I see one video, and it's a native video. It's uploaded there. That's great. I don't see live video. Live video gets the most engagement, so I think you really need to be pushing video. Let's see. You got 3 videos. The last was 2 weeks ago, then 4 weeks. You need to be doing a lot more video. You need to be doing a lot more live video. So live video gets the most engagement, then native video that you upload, then images. By the way, this is great. The fact that you actually have the captions on, because 80% of the people who see an ad on Facebook watch it with the sound off. So that's good. But, you really got to push on the video. Push on the video. So my 3 major takeaways: politician, boom, get rid of that quickly. So if I come back on here in 2 days, please make sure it's off. 2, your posting consistency needs to be greater, and you need to start doing more video. Just get comfortable doing the video. You don't have to it doesn't have to be a major production. It doesn't have to be anything like that. Just talk to the camera, and do some short videos, get comfortable with that, and then you'll wind up getting more comfortable doing longer form videos. But you have the framework for a very good Facebook page here, and you can do those tweaks, and I think you'll see a greater response and a greater engagement from the people who are following you, and then you'll see more shares, which is great too. And that's all I got for you. So that's what I got. The Facebook page for candidate Juan Rodriguez, who is running for state representative in the state of Florida, District 29. So Juan Rodriguez for representative, Florida District 29, and that's good. You've got your name there. You're a political candidate, not a politician. Very good. And I like your photo there, looking straight ahead, looking the voter in the eye. Your username is @VoteForJuan. And, you know, maybe it's just me, but I've met more than one person named Juan. And I know that more than one person named Juan somewhere in the United States, possibly in the state of Florida, is running for some elected office. And, you know, I would have your username be something closer to like @Juan Rodriguez Florida or @Juan Rodriguez for Florida. You want to make sure that it's easy for the person to search you out that's looking for you on Facebook or wherever else. But like I said, I like the photo. That's a good photo of you. I really do like that. That's very inviting. That's like, you know, someone I could talk to. That's someone I could vote for. I like that. Now, looking at your cover photo, you know, generally I like to say, hey, you should have your campaign logo up there, or a family photo, or a recognizable landmark within your district. And I stand by that, but I really like that picture. So good job on that picture. It's different than what I knew. You know, what I suggest are mostly guidelines. I mean, I have a few rules. You know, the photo needs to look straight ahead. You want to make sure that you're a political candidate or a public figure, never a politician. But the guideline on the cover photo, I really like that one. That's a good job. So let's go down here to your about. And you're about a new type of leadership, new to space there, by the way, one based on real-life experiences, spotting potential problems ahead of time, and working on solutions and options with a real-life approach. Mr. Rodriguez is not a fan of cookie-cutter, mudslinging politics. Oh, come on. You know, good political attack goes a long way, Juan, unless it's effectively used against you, right? So, and yeah, I'm against cookie-cutter stuff too. But I think you can work on this more. This needs to be leaner, and it needs to be more focused on specifics. So figure the 3 specific issues that you want to address in office, and make that your approach there. I think you know Juan Rodriguez, and by the way, don't be afraid to say Juan Rodriguez. You can talk about yourself in the third person here, because the person isn't talking to you. They're on your page looking to find out what Juan Rodriguez is about. So say Juan Rodriguez is running for office to do this, this, and this. I think that would be great. You've only got 39 likes. I'm going to assume your page is new, having gone over it. So get the likes up. But that said, do not pay for likes. You can get likes other ways. Don't pay for them. Vote for Juan. It's my same comment regarding your username. I know you got that page. You can probably keep it if you want. But Juan Rodriguez for Florida, I think, is a better domain name, because people are going to search for Juan Rodriguez for Florida, and this isn't going to give you the search engine optimization. You have your phone number there. That's good. Okay. Gmail. It's a free email. It doesn't make you look like a serious candidate. You have a website. Even if you change it or not, you should have an email that is you or Juan at voteforjuan.com or whatever it turns out to be. I think that needs to be there. You're always open. That's good. All right, let's go here and look. So you recently changed your cover photo. You recently changed your profile picture. Oh, I know what you did. Where's it at? Where's it at? So that was your old cover photo, but that was also your old. That was your profile picture. So you listened to the training the other day about always having the picture look straight ahead. Hey, good job. All right. Glad my trainings are helping. So you've got a bunch of photos here that you've added. All right, you are a very new page, aren't you? Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to go back. So yeah, you're working on that yesterday. Are you a registered NPA? Okay, that's an insider lingo. I do politics for a living and have for a long time. And we use a lot of insider lingo that the voters don't quite get. And so I'm sure that's different in Florida than it is in California, but I am not familiar with NPA. I want to say it's nonpartisan affiliated or something like that. So I'm wondering if the voters know what that is. So if there's a better way in just more lay terms that you could say that, I think that would be better. Event postponed. Yeah, go figure that. All right, Juan, you're a new page, I feel. However, I'm not seeing consistency in posting. So there's a bunch of stuff you did yesterday, looks like maintenance, but then, so today is April 19th while I'm doing this, so the last post was 4 days ago. And then before that, it was about a month ago. All right, Juan, if you're running for office, you need to be posting on a regular basis, and you should be posting, maybe 3 times a week. And as the election get closer, you might want to do every other day or every day. So your posting consistency needs to get up there. But the thing I am not seeing videos. I am not seeing videos anywhere. I'm not even seeing a tab for videos. And I know you watched the training. Actually, I know you watched the training. You responded to the training. So video gets the most engagement. So first off, live video. So get comfortable doing live video. And you can just start off with something simple. I mean, just talk about who you are and this, and why you're running. Simple stuff like that. And then native upload video is good. And so that's one that you've put together yourself and you upload here. You don't want to direct them out to YouTube. You want to keep them on the page. You want to keep them within this Facebook platform. Facebook will reward you for that. And then the third thing that gets the most engagement is pictures. And so you've been putting pictures up here, which is good. I mean, let's see what more photos you have. All right, this is good. Yeah, you got a bunch of different photos on here. Yeah, there's stuff that you can add. So overall, I would say you absolutely are off to a good start here. You need to clean this up here. You need to be posting more consistently, and you need to get comfortable doing live video. And, so video, consistency, and clean this up a little bit. I think otherwise you are off to a really good start, Juan.